everyone, this is Anna from All DIY Crafts, and today I'm going to be remaking my flower coasters. I actually have to make quite a few of these. They are my best sellers, and I had a question on my last ones about how much resin did I use, how did I keep the flowers from floating up, and we're going to answer all of that today. I, as usual, am using art resin. These, it's a part A, part B, and it is a 1-to-1 ratio. I'm also going to be using my resin warmer. We're going to time and see how long this takes, and does it ruin the integrity of the flowers. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead, I'm going to mix up, since each of these is 100, I think it's 100, yeah, it's 100 even. I'm going to go ahead and mix up 200 of resin. So 100 of part A, 100 of part B, and then we'll get started. Okay, so we are now mixed for about 5 minutes. I did it slow so that we would get rid of most of the bubbles. This is the flatter mold, so we're going to be hitting it with the heat gun anyway to get rid of any air bubbles. So what I have is I have these pressed flowers that I got from Amazon. Links to everything are below, and complete directions will be on the website in the next day or two. And then I also have these, it's more of a greenery. I found these in my supply, has just some random small flowers in there, so we'll see if we can use some of those up. And then you're going to need these, some kind of tweezers, because these are very delicate, and you kind of fumble when you try to pick it up with your fingers. And so this is just a better way of picking them up. So I don't know if you can see them off camera, but they're very delicate. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the resin to fill the bottom part here. Just like a real thin layer. And I have it already on my resin warmer, whatever you call platform. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fill this up and then add our flour. Here are the coasters in the warmer, and it's very easy. I have it on the top shelf, and what I might do if I have another project going, I might move these to the bottom shelf, only because it seems at the bottom, there's only 2 shelves, and the bottom I think actually makes it cure faster. But anyway, so this is the warmer, and then I'm going to go ahead and I just put the lid on. Make sure it's secure, make sure that this is level, and then all I do is one button, hit on, and it's already got a timer for 2 hours, and we'll come back and check it out. Okay, So as you can see, I have quite a bit of resin left over. I do have another project. What I would do with this here, one of the questions was, how do you keep the flowers from floating up? And that's a great question. They will float up. So I always leave a little bit of some room here, so that I'm going to go ahead and put these in the resin warmer for 2 hours. Usually they're done in an hour. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill the rest of this up with resin. So what I'm doing here is if I just see any little pockets, I'm going to go ahead and try and fill it in. Then I will put it in the resin warmer, and then we'll be done. Another question was, what if I wanted to add color to the back of this? Well, that's easy, and actually we'll do it. We'll add it, because one of the things you'll notice is there is a dark side and a light side to these flowers. One of them completely disintegrated on me, so I tried to just go for petals over there. But one of the things to do is, and I understand what this person and why they were asking, I think this is why, is the back side, you always want to put the leaves so that they're on the bottom when you flip the coaster over, because as you can see, the leaves, you know, they'll come through the top, it'll look really pretty. Some people don't like to see all the stems and stuff in the back, and that's fine. Some people do. I don't mind. But if that's what you want to do, then what we're going to do is you really want to be careful, because you don't want to take away from, you know, how pretty and natural this looks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it to one or both, but we'll go ahead and add a background, a subtle background to it, and we'll show you how to do that. So let's stick this in the warmer, we'll put a timer on, and we'll see exactly how long it takes for this to cure. Okay, so it's been 2 hours, and these are done. They're pretty, they're cured, they're hard. Now here's the issue. I have pictures. So when I put it in the resin warmer, I put 2 coasters. One of them, this and another one in the bottom, like I said, because it just to me seems like it gets hotter. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did it. And then I put the top shelf. I forgot to put the wire thing that goes onto it. And so basically what happened was it was on a slant. And because of that, it cured sideways. I don't know if this is all the way up to the lip here. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. And then this is, it just all went this way. I'm sure it still looks good. The issue was I was going to put a white background, and I want these to match. The thing is, if I put a white background behind this, when you look at it from the side, you're going to see it going like that. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a regular background on it, but I'll put some glitter. It's just some fine glitter in there, and that way it'll just, hopefully that'll just solve the whole issue. And then we'll put it in for another couple hours to cure. So that's basically what happened. So note to self, make sure that when you put your resin in there, it's flat. And it's my fault. Someone was at the door when I was putting these in, and I just put it down real quick and I didn't check. So completely my fault. Anyway, so let's go ahead. I have my resin mix. I have another project going on, so it's about, there's a lot of resin here. I probably would have done maybe 20 cc's total, so 10 and 10 of the art resin. I did a little bit more because of another project. So we're going to go ahead, and I have it mixed. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glitter. It's supposed to be a fine glitter, so we'll see. And I'm not going to add any colorant like I thought I would because of the slanting. Let me put this closer to you so you see. And I just don't want it to be that obvious. So I do have to do another set of these in the next few days. And that one I think I'll put some coloring behind, and then I will show you. But because of the slanting on that one, I just don't want to take a chance on that. Okay, so that looks like it's pretty good. We're going to mix it in. Stir it really well. Not too much, but enough. And then this will go back into the resin cure. I'll set it for 2 hours, and we'll see if it really is 2 hours. But what's nice is these usually took me a couple of days to do, but with that warmer, it doesn't take that long at all. So I'm going to try and get some of it up here. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but we'll kind of coax it over there. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to do it. Okay, let's hit it with this. We're gonna do it on low, because I just don't want it going everywhere. Okay, we'll see you in a couple hours. Hi everyone, and we're back, and these are completely done. I just left it in there for 2 hours. I didn't check to see if it was done early or anything like that. So these coasters took a total of 4 hours to make, not counting the mixing the resin and pouring. So, I'm sorry, 4 hours total to cure. So we're going to go ahead and unmold these. Okay, so this is the one that we had the issue with, that was kind of sideways in the curing. You really can't tell the way, so I'm glad we just did a little bit of glitter on there. I do need to clean up the edges, and then this one looks perfect. So it cured just fine. They are still pliable. They will be for a couple of days. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get my deburring tool out and maybe do that a little bit here. And if not, then I'll go ahead and I'll just throw a coat on top there. But anyway, so that's how they turned out, and I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon.